Hello, this is Regis. I'm on my Titan at Vorgeth in the Shattered Throne, testing out some old theories, some old strategies for taking this part out by myself. I am on Bottom Tree Sentinel, mainly because I want to have Shield Bash as a way to escape danger. I'm going to use Python on the Wizard Shields. Sleeper for DPS on Vorgeth. So what I basically do, I like to work my way through each group of ads, killing the minor stuff, and then I'm just going to weaken the wizards, because when it's time to do DPS, I want to go around the board or map relatively quickly. Once you start picking up the orbs for DPS from the wizards, the petitioners, you're on a timer. So I don't ever really want to stress myself out with a timer. And there you see why I like the Shield Bash. Alright, that one's in good shape. Mods am I running? I like Dune Marchers here for the extra speed. And then I have a Taken Barrier and a Taken Armaments mod. Those are really nice to have. You don't absolutely need them, but if you have them, use them. You can see I'm using these two positions for cover. They don't last forever though. You can't just sit there. Usually you have to keep moving because the wizards move. And that fiery blast, the necromantic gaze, it's really lethal. And the reason this is such a challenging fight, if you've tried it, you've completed it in the past, is because there's just so many different ways to make a mistake. That's good enough for that one. Work my way back. I consider this my starting point. So when I do DPS, when I start the encounter, and then after I do that first wave of DPS, I like to try to get back to that point to reset. Go through my routine. Okay, so from this point I'm gonna go clockwise. Mainly because I want to end up back on, again, that original side. I'm not gonna one phase. So I want to be able to get back to my starting point relatively easily. But you might be saying to yourself, well, why not start on that side? There's no good reason. It's all just routine. Really, all these solo encounters are about developing a method and an approach that you like and that you're comfortable with, and then doing it. Practicing it, refining it. Alright. Sleeper's loaded. Chattering Bone is now loaded. Hopefully I can get a clean DPS phase. Okay, that's the worst case scenario, is that he keeps firing his gaze at you. So we'll see if I can still get a good DPS phase in here. I'm not so sure. Let's see. Not too great. It's unlucky. And that's going to happen sometimes. I ideally want to get him to about half or a little below half. But for whatever reason, when the shield dropped, he was still shooting. Perfect. Get the heck out of here. So when this wizard's back here, I mainly just have to watch in front of me. If that wizard moves in front of me, I've got to either go here, or I need to move to the other side. You really just have to constantly be evaluating your situation and making adjustments. Scramble around a little bit here. Okay, that one's in good shape. Nope, haven't done any damage to my home base wizard yet, so let me take care of that before I go to the far side. Alright. You can sometimes run on these inside lanes, mainly because they provide you with cover from the boss, but as I keep saying, all good things come to an end with cover. There we go. Okay, I'm going to go counterclockwise this time. Mainly because I'm going to have to use that back fire or to use the one on this side. That is 2. He's in a terrible spot here, but try to do my best with it. You can use this little stone here to block his blast. Alright, there's the extinguish. Okay. You behaved a little more normally that time, thankfully. That's a bummer. That's going to cost me some time. I frankly wouldn't be offended if you just stopped the video here and went on with life. I'm going to go through the same exact pattern. I'm going to take out each set of ads, weaken the wizards, and then go sneeze on Vorgeth to finish him off. So painful to see that one little bit of health. But that's how it goes. I needed a better first DPS phase. That was entirely the problem. That one's in good condition. I'm gonna cross over here just because I don't like the way things are sort of coagulating on that side. This wizard has lost all of her friends. The major downside to having a 3-phase is now I have to use one of the front pyres, which isn't that big of a deal, but there it is. Yeah, I killed it by accident. So that's 2. I need to get my health back for a moment. I'm doing fine there, though. You see, weakening the wizards before you take them out, I'm never against the timer, so I can stop, take a deep breath if I need to, gather my thoughts. If you're trying to clear out entire groups of ads all at once, you know, again, if you're comfortable doing that, then by all means. Alright. One shot. But that's it. That's the solo on Titan. Hopefully I've explained my logic for each decision that I've made. Sleeper should be a 2-phase. If I had some Transcendent Blessings, if I have a little bit cleaner first phase, that's a 2-phase. But again, I like Dune Marchers for the extra mobility. If you have the Taken armaments and Taken barrier mods, please use those. Really, you can use any primary that you want. I like Python. If you haven't grinded for it, please do. I know you have to play Gambit. Maybe you like Gambit, maybe you don't, but that weapon is certainly worth the time and effort. Take a good look at my positioning as I move through the board. I felt pretty good about the way that I moved from place to place. There's plenty of time. Well, I should say you can be patient with this. Yes, cover doesn't last for long given the movement of the wizards and the ads, but You don't want to rush, particularly if your health is low. Try to pause as best you can. Try to recover before you go after ads. I would never weaken the wizards unless all of the minor ads are first dead. Make sure that they're completely gone. Otherwise, they can surprise you. So good luck with your runs. I hope this was a help to you.